What you're about to see is real. All video and audio was captured at an actual paranormal investigation. Nothing has been manufactured or staged. Tonight, on the 4th season premiere of Local Haunts, the team heads back to Jacksonville Beach's Casa Marina Hotel. On their previous investigation, they discovered a dark entity that dwells in room 208, a room where guests check in and flee during the night. Pictures have been reported to fly off the walls, and hotel employees fear going in to clean the room. But now, Steve and Pamela are back to take care of business and clean the room in a different way. To clean it of the spirit that haunts the room. Will they succeed? Find out as we explore Local Haunts.
Hello and welcome to Local Haunts. I'm your host, Steve Christian. Joining me is my co-host, spiritual medium Pamela Theresa, and Joe Talentino from I Know Jax will be running camera. Also joining us is the former general manager of the hotel, Olga Gikas. She is a historian and knows a lot about the history of the hotel. On the 3rd season finale, we entered room 208, a reported hotspot for paranormal activity. What we discovered was a very powerful spirit that dwells in that room. He ordered us out, and as Pamela knew that he would cause quite a stir if we didn't obey his wishes, we did leave him in peace. We didn't want to aggravate him to disturbing other guests who were staying in the hotel at the time, unaware of our investigation going on. The day after Local Haunts aired talking about room 208 and it being the most haunted room in the hotel, the Casa Marina was bombarded with phone calls by people wanting to stay in the room. The room was booked every night for over 2 weeks straight. Lord only knows what the spirit in 208 had to endure during that time by guests that wanted to see what he would or could do. He probably felt like he was being haunted. But now we're back as promised to take care of the spirit that haunts room 208. It was time for him to move on, to transition, and leave his earthbound state.
She's going off. I've never seen those lights before.
Yeah, we've got some.
Before we even started the investigation, the obelisk that Olga was holding started going off. The obelisk is an investigation tool that serves multiple functions. It acts as a K2 meter, has a built-in dictionary that spirits can use to speak, and other features depending on the model. And the K2 meter feature was going off.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Wow, it's flashing. Okay, now he's not flicking. When we first came in, the obelisk was going off the chain. Now the obelisk is a device that works with the electromagnetic fields that allows entities to communicate. It has a setting that allows the words to materialize at the same time. We have it in phonetic mode, which appears to be the easiest means for them to communicate. And when we came into the room, we saw that the sensors were at full tilt. I had never seen such a high sensitivity picked up by the obelisk. That was the strongest reading I've ever seen. I didn't even know it had those colors.
You're welcome. It just said you're welcome.
Yes. All right. It's got a sense of humor.
Right after the spirit in the room made the obelisk say, "You're welcome," our camera caught this. This isn't a bug, and it isn't dust. This is spirit movement in the room caught on camera. But we'll get more into that in detail later.
It's got a sense of humor.
Just as a validation, did you happen to hear him say, "You're welcome"?
Well, there was a lot that he was talking about, actually, but yes. Also, too, he said that there's been a few people in here recently, a little abusive. So, he was really looking forward to. They knew we were coming.
He knew we were coming?
They knew we were coming. So.
Oh, they?
He knew, they know. So,
Okay.
Anyway, yeah,
Well, we're not going to abuse you.
yeah.
We don't come here with a chip on our shoulder. We do have respect for you.
Coming up on Local Haunts,
So that's interesting. You didn't know it, but you were actually hearing him. The questions that what you were saying was really echoing what he was saying.
Very cool.
the ghost of room 208 has something to say.
My name is Steve. This is Pamela. You know Olga. This is Joe. What was your name, please?
Do you remember when I used to work here? You scared one of my employees once.
I get the feeling you like scaring people.
He just basically says he wants to be left alone and he wants things the way he wants them.
This is amazing validation for Pamela's gifts as a medium. She heard their spirit say he wanted to be left alone. While I wouldn't know we caught the EVP of him saying it until later while producing the show and hearing it as he said it on the recording. But Pamela heard him say it live. The equipment validates her mediumship abilities.
That's kind of what he was talking about a minute ago.
Does he mind us being in here right now?
Not a bit.
Cool.
Okay.
I like the last time we came here where he said get out, like right away.
Exactly. But he knew that we were coming back. And so I actually established trust with him.
Very
as
nice.
well. So
Okay.
and they want to be respected as well. So
Did he give us a name? I'm going to call you Albert.
Now, Albert, some of my employees who did see you and some of the guests said you were wearing, you like to wear a sleeping cap. Does that mean that you crossed over a long time ago? Were you here before the hotel?
You have a reputation for moving things to scare people out of here. Feel free to do something while we're here. We would like that a lot, actually.
Peter just went up.
You charging up?
And do you not? I heard you knocked some of the paintings off the walls. Do you not like them?
It's kind of unusual. Usually hotels have them bolted down so you can't,
Yeah.
steal them.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just pointing out a flaw that you guys have with the hotel.
Maybe.
He said, you guys really need to nail these down.
Is that what it is? Would you manage this hotel in a better fashion? Is that what frustrates you? Were you ever a manager or owner of this hotel years ago?
no.
No, he wasn't.
You
In
picked
fact-
up that he was in a restaurant, right?
Yeah, and he doesn't like the curtains to be open, and so that's why I went to Mass Extreme to
Okay.
shut the curtain.
Huh.
He doesn't like curtains being open. So,
It's like me, he likes it dark.
yeah, he likes it dark.
We like it dark.
Do you, we have 2 EVP machines going, did you say?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to hit pause and do a live EVP session?
Let's do it, okay?
Coming up on Local Haunts,
So that's interesting. You didn't know it, but you were actually hearing him. The questions that what you were saying was really echoing what he was
What he
saying.
was saying.
Very cool.
the ghost of room 208 has something to say.
Who was Frederick?
Frederick.
Just to see what he did. And the right side of his face, right here in the eye and the cheek. I don't know if you were picking up on that when you first walked in here.
My head has been hurting me since just before we came in.
Okay.
What happened to his head?
Well, the right side for sure. We've got injuries here. So let's talk to him a little bit about what he's got going on.
Is your name Fred? Once again, the machines validate Pamela. Before we started the EVP session, she had already gotten the name Frederick. Let me set this down.
Okay.
If your name is Fred, I was close with Alfred.
Oh, did you say Alfred?
I thought Albert.
Did I say Albert or Alfred?
I thought Albert. Maybe
Okay.
Oh,
my hearing.
my bad.
You might have been hearing him though. Anyway. Tell us a little bit about some of your experiences over the last few days. That was me giggling, sorry.
Were the people that stayed here the past couple of weeks, were any of them paranormal investigators? Like us? Kind of think you didn't do anything for them.
No.
They probably left disappointed, thinking they were going to get, heads spinning around and pillows being thrown around.
But this is what you're picking up on him, because he likes to do it when people are not expecting it.
Right.
So.
Well, it takes away the scare factor. If, for one, if it's his joy to scare people, which I think he probably enjoys it. I would.
Yes.
I would enjoy. I would be right there with you, guy. I mean, I would be there trying to scare people too. But if you're not going to be a dog and pony show and perform for him on command,
Right.
so I don't blame you at all.
Let's see what we got. So that's interesting. You didn't know it, but you're actually hearing him. So the questions that what you were saying was really echoing what he was
What
saying.
he was saying.
Very cool.
Wow.
Jedi.
Let's do it again. Live EVP 208. 208.
He's coming through good.
Yeah.
I'm hearing him good.
Yeah.
Just then, we all heard a disembodied voice come from within the room. Here it is again. I just hear that the whole time?
I heard that.
Yeah.
That was in your room. Okay, that wasn't on here.
So we'll catch that on camera.
And actually, maybe that one got it too.
Coming up on Local Haunts, spiritual medium Pamela Theresa spends some alone time with the spirit of room 208.
Did you hear that?
He's very talkative.
Yeah.
Kind of think you didn't do anything for him.
No, I didn't.
You know. Head spinning around, pillows being thrown around.
This is what you're picking up on him, because he likes to do it, but people are not expecting it.
Right.
So,
Right,
did
it's
you hear
not-
him say yeah?
Yeah.
Right there? Or people are not expecting it.
Right.
So,
But it's not, takes away the scare factor of, for what?
not expecting it.
Right.
So,
But it's not, takes away the scare factor of,
yeah, that is like,
Oh, yeah.
for one, if it's his joy to scare people, which I think he probably enjoys it, I would.
yes.
You know, I would enjoy it. I would be there with you guys. I mean, I would be there trying to scare people too.
Yes.
You know, I would enjoy it. I would be there with you guys. I mean, I would be there trying to scare people too.
What I expected to be a malevolent spirit in room 208 has turned out to be rather friendly and cooperative with us, and we are showing mutual respect. Truth is, he liked us. Respect is the key. Treat spirits with the respect they deserve, and they will do the same. After all, they are people too.
But I think that y'all are mistaking his top as being a sleeping thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more of a sailor.
Oh.
Because I'm like, that does not look like a sleeping gown to
No
me.
wonder he scared that guy.
Yeah.
He was wearing the wrong outfit.
Is he an older man?
Yeah, he's older man.
He's in
his
Yeah.
older man.
What now?
Is he-
Yeah.
is
He's
he
not
wearing-
older.
But is it like the sailor hat, like
Like the old
the
sailors.
dish hat they call him, or is it like more like the officer kind of hat?
Officer kind of hat.
Okay.
Not the dish hat, the officer kind of
I
hat.
guess when they saw the apparition, they assumed that what was on his head was the
Right.
sleeping cap.
Yeah, no, not a sleeping cap. That's more in the way of the physical mind.
Now, is he in a full uniform?
I don't see his legs.
Is he sitting on the bed?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have legs.
Next time on Local Haunts,
What did he say?
contact has been made and someone has to go.
This is groundbreaking.
Steve and Pamela clear the air in room 208.